Hey guys, this is Learning Tarot with LT. So today we're going to talk about understanding the Ace of Wands. Now, I did do a video, or my previous video was focusing on understanding the Ace in Tarot. If you haven't already watched that video, go check that video out. But that video basically was saying that the Aces brings new beginnings. They bring opportunity, right? It represents that something is going to happen. So with the Ace of Wands, this is going to be no different. So it's going to bring some type of change, some type of new beginning. Okay, here we have the Ace of Wands. This is an actual standard tarot deck. What is the standard? I could find like something simple on Google. So I want you guys to look at this card and actually see what comes up to you. So when you're reading tarot, you kind of want to use your five senses. Like, what do you feel? Do you taste anything? You know, is there any taste that come to you? Do you hear anything? You know, things like that. You want to kind of like use those senses to kind of read tarot. Tarot is basically, for me, is very intuitive. I'm more of an intuitive reader than a tarot reader. But when I was doing a lot of YouTube videos, I just did strictly tarot because it was a group of people watching it. But I just wanted you guys to look at this card and see, like, you see a wand here. You see a hand. You also see a cloud. And then you're seeing, like, little greenery in the back, right? You also see on the actual wand, there's leaves, you know? So remember in the other video, I told you that the aces talk about new beginnings. When I see this wand, I see leaves. And when I think of leaves and leaves that's on something, I'm thinking like this card is telling me, look, the leaves are falling off too. So something is old that's falling off, but there's some new stuff coming too. So when you see this or read this card, or this card comes out, you're gonna look at it like, okay, something is old, and it's like we're probably shedding old ways, old leaves, an old way of thinking, an old lifestyle, and then we're bringing something new. And then the hand to me is like somebody handed me something. You know, like they're like the universe is actually handing me this new beginning, or this new opportunity that's coming my way. The cloud is also like it's come for me looking at this. I mean, you can interpret it another way, and if you are interpreting this card another way, like tell me what comes up for you. But the cloud represents like that's coming from the universe, right? That's coming from the heavens. This standard though, you want to know that the Ace of Wands card represents inspiration, creativity, you know, a new initiative, some new passion, some enthusiasm, and some good energy. Also, it could be like, when I see that card, I always think of like something very creative, you know. I think of something very creative. I think that there's maybe like some new love, depending on like what the other cards of the deck is telling me when I shuffle, what the cards are coming up. Or it depends on what the question is. But like if it was something that was love related, I'm thinking like there's a new passion, you know, that's in love. There's some new romance, some attraction to somebody. I also think that it could represent like career, you know. It's like there's some new beginnings in the career. There's a new path that you're taking. So that's what for me, and where this card represents for me, right? But I do want to show you some other cards that are on here that, some more other cards that I found that means the same thing, but looking at it, it could mean something totally different. You know, you may pick up a new message. That's why I like using different tarot cards, because I may get one message with this card, this deck, and a totally different message with another deck. because of the fact that looking at it, feeling it, my intuition is showing me something different. That's why sometimes I may use like 2 decks reading. If I'm using tarot cards, I may use like a couple decks. Or depending on the actual person that I'm reading for, I may actually decide like, okay, I'm feeling like this deck is a better deck for this reading, or this is a deck that focus on love for me, or this deck focus on healing for me, so I want to use this deck. I have a deck that I like. I have a couple decks that I like. There's I got a new Orisha tarot deck, and I got a new I like Angel Tarot. That was my first deck that I learned how to read from. And I'm trying to think. Oh, the Spellcaster deck. I love that. So those give me different messages every time I read. So when you're reading cards, you're going to realize that the different decks you have, the different messages that will come out for you. So on these different decks, I'm going to actually just tell you like what shows up differently for me than the original card. So when I see that card or this card here, it's like somebody is handing me a key, So I feel like there's a new beginning. Like a door that was closed is now open for me. And then in the back, I see a moon, or it looks like a moon to me. It could be the earth. But the moon represents like trusting my intuition. Like I'm handing you something new, but also like, and you're having the keys to a door that was once closed. There's a new beginning, and trust your intuition on it though. Don't go in here blindsidedly. Trust your intuition. Now on the second card, what do you guys think that means? Like what are your what you're picking up? So on this particular card, I'm not picking up anything differently, like other than just the standard reading, like standard tarot card, meaning for the Ace of Wands. And I wanted to kind of show you guys that sometimes you'll pick up something and, sometimes you won't. And this is one of those things where if I seen this card, I would know that this is the Ace of Wands, but I wouldn't pick up anything different other than the standard card reading, unless, like I say, I start feeling, I'm tasting, hearing, seeing things differently, but that's completely normal. A lot of times that you'll do readings, like, oh, I'm, just standard readings, standard tarot deck, and you just go off of that. So on this particular card, I'm not really getting anything different from the first card. And that will happen sometimes. Sometimes, like, you may not get any particular message for that card that's different than the standard tarot card reading. And I wanted to show that because at first I was like, should I add this card or should I not add this card on here? But I wanted to show, like, for me, nothing stands out about this card other than just the standard reading. On this particular card, I do see a lot of different stuff. For me, it's totally different from the other 3 cards I've seen. If I would have seen this card came out in a tarot reading, I'm thinking that somebody is lighting fire up under somebody's butt. Somebody has their passion ignited. Somebody needs to stop what they was previously doing and change the way they're looking at things, and actually kind of like, go after what you want. Focus, take action, take some type of initiation. And that's kind of like what I would tell a person, like, okay, you have these new beginnings coming, and these new beginnings can come in any area of your life. This doesn't necessarily comes in this person's life when it's just love or money, but it could be both, And like I said, it's whatever you're picking up at the time, because this is a good card that just represents a lot of new beginnings in a person's life. So when somebody get this card, it's something positive. So, and like the other cards that you pull will kind of tell you what exactly is this talking about, or not necessarily is other cards, but it will be your intuition. But there are some new beginnings. Also, for the Ace of Wands, it represents like new beginnings when it comes to like having kids or something like that. If somebody was asking you a question about will they ever have kids, yes, this is a good yes card. Okay, so this reading is a little longer than what I expected this to be, but I do want to leave you something, or reading, but this video is actually a little longer. But I do want to leave you with some things that, some takeaways when you see this card. You always want to think that this card is going to bring new beginnings, some type of good news, you know, some type of finding new passion. Could be like some type of growth, some type of action, travel, excitement, getting fired up, like how you see this person decide to use the match here. It's like something fired up, some fertility, birth, you know, just having that new lease of life. So think about that when you actually pick this card up, you know, or see this card. And you guys, this is going to be the end of this video, and I definitely want to thank you for watching. If you do like this video, make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe to the channel. I'm going to have these videos, or this type of videos, daily or almost daily. I'm scheduling these things out now, like I'm doing, and I'm just scheduling them out, so like you'll have these videos available to learn tarot, kind of like tarot every day with me. But anyway, talk to you guys later. Bye.